In this week's On It with Stevens Life, we will be seeing some new faces around campus come spring. Find out what new programs we will be introducing coming up.
Plus, stay tuned to see how you can be fashionable and cozy for this chilly weather. We've got this and much more, so stay tuned.
Stevens College always welcomes fresh and new ideas to add to our campus. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jessica Langford.
And I'm Brianna Jackson. For those of you who may not have gotten the news, there's a new program being added to campus right in Hickman Hall.
That's right. Coming this spring to the School of Performing Arts here at Stevens College is Theater Reaching Young People and Schools, better known as TRIPS. As of April 1st, the Mid-Missouri Acclaimed Children's Theater Program will become the TRIPS Institute at Stevens College. The program will still offer its existing roster of classes, camps, and plays for the Mid-Missouri children. They will be creating new children theater classes, hands-on production experience, and even teaching opportunities for Stevens College students. TRIPS Executive Artistic Director Jill Walmat said, "It just makes sense. The new space triples our classroom and rehearsal capacity. Stevens College provides a dynamic, creative environment that supports the arts. On the behalf of Stevens College, we truly are excited and can't wait for the change."
Uncle Vanya opened last weekend, and Uncle Vanya is about the trials and tribulations of the human conditions. The story focuses on Vanya, Yelena, Sonia, and the love they have for the past, their ideals, and each other. Second-year theater arts tech major Leslie Gordon said, "Uncle Vanya is a beautiful show. It pulls at your heartstrings and hits your funny bone, but it's also very delicate. It is a great check-off piece, and the Stevens Theater Department made it a beautiful performance that beckons the audience to come see it." If you missed it last weekend, be sure you see it this Friday or Saturday at 7:30 p.m. in the Mecklenburg.
And looking at news across America, security agents at Alaska's largest commercial airport had to close the security checkpoint for about 2 hours after finding an oil field worker was carrying an explosive device. The device was detected as the passenger's carry-on went through screening and appeared to be a pipe bomb. The passenger claimed that the device was used to trigger avalanches. The checkpoint was clear of all pedestrians, and the device was taken to a remote area for disposal.
In news around the world, an Italian activist dressed in a rainbow-colored outfit and shouted, "It's okay to be gay," as she entered an arena to watch the Olympic hockey game. She was stopped by 4 men and was taken by police. Just a few days before this incident, she was detained from Sheba Arena after shouting the same slogan where she claims the Russian police told her she shouldn't wear clothing and shout slogans supporting gay rights. The police department denied ever saying this or detaining her.
And in the limelight this week, where we highlight the most talked about celebrity news, On It's Liana Anderson talks about one songstress, Trouble in Paradise.
Liana, sounds like someone wants it to be over.
Seems like a bad year for Keyshia Cole. First, it seems she has washed her hands clean of her ex-hubby Daniel Gibson. After hearing alleged rumors that he is messing around on her with Houston, Texas stripper Sierra, Keyshia Cole goes to vent on Twitter saying, "You can go back to Texas. You can have him, boo. #trust." But in all this trouble, Daniel has stayed silent on social media. Besides her marriage trouble, Keyshia Cole owes Uncle Sam $126K back in taxes. The IRS filed a lion against her on November 26 based on the feds' claim she never paid back taxes in 2009 after her A Different Me tour, where she made a lot of money but never paid it back. We hope Keyshia gets this together before she ends up behind bars like Fat Joe and Lauryn Hill. With the Black feminist movement becoming major in today's society, Alicia Keys, after having 3-year-old son Egypt, says that major milestones in her life turned her into a feminist. Alicia Keys spoke with MSN Wonderwall and why she feels she's become a feminist. She says, quote, "The trickiest part of being a mom is the balancing act of doing all the things that I love, like producing films and making music and going on tour. It's just a balancing act between all the work and family and life and things that all of us, any woman who's a mother in a family, understands it has to go through. That's probably the most difficult part." And in preparation of dropping her album, Braveheart, March 4th, Ashanti drops a video with her hit single, I Got It, featuring Rick Ross. The El Rivera directed video shows off her new haircut and sassy moves. Also, Single Ladies VH1 star LaToya Luckett dropped her new single, Don't Make Me Wait. She says, quote, "Don't Make Me Wait is a song that I did with single ladies in mind. It's all about the chase. I'm excited to release my first single from my forthcoming album in a little bit, and until then, I want to give fans a taste of what I've been working on. I didn't want to make my fans wait." Now we are just anticipating the drop of these 2 albums. But that's all I have on this week's Entertainment of the Limelight.
Thanks, Liana. It's been pretty windy lately around campus, but I feel it's trying to warm up.
I'm crossing my fingers and hoping on its Lane Wallace will give us some good news in our 7-day weather forecast. Lane?
Thanks, Jessica. We are finally seeing some warmer temperatures, but unfortunately, they aren't going to stick around for very long. Your high for today is 53 and partly cloudy. For your Thursday, pull out those rain boots again. The high is going to reach 54 with a 90% chance of rain. And on Friday, we'll reach a high of 53 and partly cloudy again. Looking into your weekend, we're going to cool down with a high Saturday of 47 and partly cloudy and a high of 40 and mostly cloudy on Sunday. Looking into next week, for Monday, expect a high of 30 and partly cloudy, and Tuesday, a high of only 26 and partly cloudy. Back to you all.
Thanks, Lane. We constantly stay connected to social sites. It's the easiest way to communicate with our peers and loved ones.
But that's not the only use. Use these social sites to do some networking. On it, Shamel Robinson has some helpful tips on networking online. Shamel?
Here are my top 5 tips to networking on social media. Number 5, use the hashtags can become a great way to network and becoming top of mind when people are searching for new things. Also test hashtags before you use them. See what comes up and if it will be meaningful. Number 4, choose your social media platforms wisely. Choosing too many social media platforms can depreciate your social media value. Also, not every social media platform is of value, so choose the network that your competitors and colleagues are using. Number 3, participate in conversations. When there is a Twitter chat going on or a LinkedIn group conversation, post responses. Let people know that you are watching and are interested in what they are saying. Retweets and sharing is also a way to network with others. Number 2, follow up with responses. When someone emails you, messages you, or comments on a picture, make sure you respond in a timely manner. Also follow up with your connections. Introduce yourself. Let them know a little about yourself. And number 1, keep your bio and about up to date frequently. There is nothing more interesting than reading a person's bio and learning a little more about them, but also try to keep it professional yet trendy.
Thanks, Shamel. With these low temperatures, it's hard to look cute and keep warm.
But don't fear. Onnit's Tyler Polson will guide you into the land of fashion, comfort, and cozy. Tyler?
This season, outerwear comes in all shapes, colors, and sizes, including oversized coats, pale pink jackets, and chic bomber styles. Winter coats are the staple of any winter wardrobe, and this season we've been overwhelmed with choices. Lucky for us, Mary Claire has handpicked the best coats for every style and budget, from high street heroes that will have you doing a double take on the price tag, to investment winter coats that you will cherish for years. I say go wild with a leopard print fur coat, which will make even the simplest of outfits a serious style statement. Find this fur animal print coat for $89 at Topshop.com. I love a classic belted coat, and apparently Mary Claire agrees, selecting this Whistles wrap belted coat as one of their top picks for trendy winter coats. I love this pink coat, but it is at the top of the budget at $495. Shop this look at whistles.com. Prefer pastels on your complexion? This blue coat is totally gorgeous, and I could certainly see a fellow Susie gracing the Stevens Halls in this Zara coat. Being priced at $129 definitely makes this coat affordable and makes me fall in love all over again. Now take your pick and start warming up. To see the rest of Mary Claire's handpicks, visit maryclaire.com. And remember, in the words of the legendary Coco Chanel, fashion fades, only style remains. I'm Tyler Polson, back to you at the news desk.
And welcoming back to the show, we have Adam Sampson with sports.
What's been going on, Adam? Let me know.
The basketball team is entering its final stretch of the 2013-14 season. Only 4 regular season games remain, with 2 at home and 2 on the road. So come out and support the Stars over the next few weeks. They'll face 12th ranked Columbia College, as well as next Saturday to honor this year's seniors, Davielle McCoy and Jenna Zimsloni against Lyon College. Last night, the Stars fell to Park University 88-49 after an off-night shooting. One of the bright spots, though, for the Stars was Davielle McCoy, who registered her 3rd double-double in the month of February. She tallied 12 points and 10 rebounds on the night. And along with her, sophomore guard Selena Neal led the team in points with 15. And that marked the 20th time in 24 games this season that she's reached double digits. Last week, the team had a loaded schedule, traveling to Missouri Baptist on Tuesday and Williams Baptist in Arkansas on Saturday. And then sandwiched in between those 2 games was a home contest against Hannibal LaGrange. In both the Hannibal and the Williams Baptist games, Stevens came out strong in the first half, but just wasn't able to pick up the first win of the season. And originally tabbed to start its season on February 7th, the Stevens College tennis team will kick off its 2014 campaign here with a trip to Springfield, Missouri on Thursday, followed by a pair of duels in Salina, Kansas. And then on Thursday, the Stars open the season with matches against 2 teams receiving votes in the NAIA Top 25 rankings. So some tough opponents to start out the season. That's with Evangel University and Graceland University. The Stars will cap off the weekend with Central Christian College on Friday evening and then McPherson College on Saturday morning. Playing for the Tennis Stars this season are returners Chelsea Cross, Dina Kaisi, Dana Kelly, and Emily Mendoza, and those 4 will be joined by a group of newcomers including Courtney Hewells, Gracie Strawn, and Margaret Thomas. Head coach Lexi Payne enters her 9th season at the helm of the Stars tennis program, one of the longest tenured coaches here at Stevens. Also on the horizon is the start of the softball season, and as long as all of the snow melts away and the ground dries up, the Stars plan to kick off their 2014 season with a pair of doubleheaders at the end of February on Friday, February 28th and Saturday, March 1st. The softball team will be led by first-year head coach Tracy Dean, who also works in our admissions office here at Stevens. And she just brings a wealth of softball knowledge to the table, both in her playing experience and coaching. So let's hope that we have some nice, warm weather for all 3 of our spring sports.
Right. Thanks again, Adam, for coming around and letting us know, catching us up on things.
Yeah, we like hearing from you. All right. Well, that's all the time we have this week. So be sure to check back next week for more news. And don't forget to visit our website for 24-hour access to your news at stevens.edu/stevenslife.
You can also find us on Twitter and Facebook, where we will always post our latest updates and look for your comments on the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you here next week.